All right, G2 CEO. If we wanted to keep Nico, we could have done so. Well, that's an interesting headline. G2 CEO seemingly confirmed Nico's impending departure and spoke about the organization's plans for the roster moving forward. I am gonna that last Alban Decollete. I don't know. Hopefully that's right. Has spoken on Nico rumored upcoming move to Falcons. Seemingly confirmed the move, giving some insight into the future plans. Okay, yeah. He made the comments in an interview to MGG France. Okay. I don't know. The interview was wide-ranging, touching on many aspects to do with G2 organization as a whole, but portions touched on G2 CS team specifically. Is it Decollete? Is that how you say it? Soft T's? So it's like décollé? Is that how you say it? Like, it's French probably, right? I mean, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Ole started with G2 will have the option to keep Nico, or say that while G2 had the option to keep Nico, the recent signing of Mobs has made the future proofing in mind, or was made with future proofing in mind. Sorry, God, dude, I am so tired. Because he has several years left on the contract, we could have done so. Oh, okay, they mean they could have kept him. He said of the possibility of keeping Nico on the team. If we did, it's because we consider that this is a moment, perhaps on a mount, perhaps. Wait, what the fuck? God damn, I cannot read. If we did, it's because we consider that this is a moment, perhaps in a mount, perhaps. A phrase. What the fuck is he saying, dude? Is this just worded weird? Like, perhaps a phase for this roster where this is the right decision. Oh my God. Sorry, no, sorry. If you're watching this in a reaction video, I woke up at 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the afternoon. I'm shocked. Sorry. I'm having a fucking mental breakdown. Maybe we're already working on who will be replacing Malbs in his anchor position, and he could move into the positions that Nico will be leaving. Okay, bro, why? Like, okay, first off, I hate people that do this, bro. Like, bro, like it's like I'm in a bad Austin Powers movie, dude. Like, you're literally in an interview telling people things that you don't have to tell them. Maybe we're already working on this. Wouldn't you like to know? Like, bro, what? But the fact that we signed Malbs in July when he's playing the same positions as Nico, maybe it's a bit of anticipation of what's to come. Dude, why do you, bro, just talk? What? Okay, I already hate this person. I'm sorry. Bro is literally doing an interview where they're spilling information, but like trying to be clever. Like, what? Just speak, dude. Like, just remove the word maybe. Commented on the future of Modesty, emphasizing that the Russian is currently part of G2's roster plans. It's widely known that Modesty specifically values playing with Nico, and there's been speculation suggesting that the opera may depart G2 alongside Nico. We're working on what the G2 CS roster will look like in the future. For us, Modesty is at the heart of that project. Okay. In any case, Modesty has a contract of more than a year. It's up to us for him to leave. We'll have to accept that. I think he has a special relationship with Nico. He's been his mentor. He admires him a lot. Nico helped him a lot in his career, but today he's also the best player in the world. He has an opportunity to become the leader of the roster in his own right. So we're working on what the G2 roster will look like in the future for us. Ilya at the heart. Okay, I mean, that is insightful, but holy shit. I was already triggered at myself for not being able to read this sentence because I'm illiterate and stupid. But dude, this is why even I don't know what I mean, I guess I could try to load this up and look.
Moi, ce que je disais, on est...
Oh, it's okay. It's literally audio. Bro, this guy's older talking like this? Man, that's like 40 minutes long. I don't, unfortunately, I have to go, but fuck. You skipped the part where they said maybe they're replacing Malbs. They didn't say that, right? He said maybe we got Malbs to future-proof Nico for his spots. Listen, I could have missed that because I am absolutely shocked. Could be bad or poor translation. Maybe. Nope, it's a good translation. Okay. Mortis, I'm pretty sure in here it said, but the fact that we signed Malbs when he's playing air positions, maybe it's anticipation as like to replace Malbs in his anchor position, and he could move into. Bro didn't read. Yeah. So yeah, that's Mortis. That's you stopped halfway through. But anyway, this could also be a tactic, I guess, to keep Nico. I know that might sound. This is pure cope. But maybe, you know, I thought that maybe. Because Nico was rumored to go to Falcons before and then didn't and said, I stay. Maybe that was some sort of tactic to get his contract, like, more money, maybe to keep him. I'm just saying maybe like they're doing like he's saying stuff like this to try to like basically say, you know, it is what it is with our contract. And if he wants, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think that's maybe part of this. I could see an element of that because I don't know why unprovoked you just start talking about losing Nico to anybody publicly, especially because you could capitalize on this as the CEO. So in my mind, I'm immediately like, why are you spilling the beans even at all? Like, what is he trying to gain from this by discussing this, right? Maybe he wants to have other players reach out to him and using this as like a marketing tactic for the roster. I don't know. It's something like he didn't, despite me being triggered at how he's wording things. I definitely don't think he just woke up one day and was like, I'm just going to start talking about this stuff. So I wonder what the purpose is, whether it's to maybe try to tell Nico indirectly that the deal is what it is and it's not moving, or to entice other players to come here because they're keeping Monacy and they've already anticipated that Nico's going to leave. So they got Malbs and they have like a plan. I hope that's what it is. Like, I hope this dude didn't just like off the cuff start like saying, maybe we're doing this. Maybe we're like, I mean, I think signing Malbs was smart. I still think I think Nico does a lot of heavy lifting for G2 outside of the fragging department when it comes to the mid round of G2. And I think Liquid is going to be looking for a secondary IGL unless something dramatically changes. And so is G2, which is going to make that really, well, people, if you are an English speaking secondary IGL, you're in high demand. And you know who secured one early that everybody was flaming for a while? Navi. I mean, dude, this is like having an English speaking secondary IGL that's like active in space creation and like going for it it's going to be very highly sought after. It's also kind of why Yakinder's spot is so hard to replace despite his poor performance. Not preying on the guy's downfall. I'm just, people are always wondering how Yakinder's staying in the team. That market is rough. Nico's enough to make a Falcons team decent. I'll do the short version. If you're really interested, I've kind of reacted to the Nico to Falcons move before. Nico does not have a major. He's going to be joining. He doesn't know how to win a major. I know that sounds kind of stupid, and maybe I'm being a bit extra, but he's won other events, but he's never won major. If he goes to Falcons, he's going to be joining two people with the most. Having a player like Magisk and having a coach like Zonic who has a clear vision of what he wants for the team and who he wants on the team and what they're going to do will help a lot. Also, I would say Simple looks like he's getting his form back a little bit. Honestly, a fair amount. He looked pretty good. Good. Could be deadly, man. Like it kind of there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts. But pretending like Falcons would be bad with him is crazy. I think they would definitely, at least it'd be immediately, I think in the top 10 safely. Just with Nico and Simple just doing their thing. Then the rest is, how does it all come together? I think current Counter-Strike landscape, the way I feel about CS right now is that top 5 really depends on how a team meshes, which is a good thing, by the way. Like, I think not just being able to like be like this guy, boom, top 5 team is good. So yeah, that's I think they'll be top 10 immediately. I think going for that top 5 and actually being a part of that tournament conversation, nobody can predict that. I think they would definitely have the pieces to at least make it interesting. And that's kind of how I feel about G2 right now as a whole as well. Firepower wise, probably top 5 team, no doubt about it. But some tournaments, they win them. Next tournament, 0.4 rating and you're out and you didn't win a single map and you got absolutely stomped out. I don't think they have that level of consistency right now. I definitely think Nico going to Falcons would create some sort of scenario where they're going to be relevant and able to make that jump to top 5, but trying to predict that is, I'd say, impossible. Anyways, though, I think back to the news, it did for whatever reason feel different, the Nico news. So this isn't like a shocker. I'm a little just shocked that he just kind of admitted it. And I wonder what they're cooking up here. Like, I wonder if there's some angle I'm sure I'm missing because I'm stupid, but it'd be really interesting to see who they could potentially get since they're keeping Monacy. I think really what's more important out of this article for G2's future is this. Yeah, I think that's really important. G2 basically saying they're all in on Monacy, and Monacy is the captain now, or going to be, you know, our star player. It feels weird because it's been Nico's team, but I think it's the right move. It's just going to be who can they get now? You know, it's going to be very interesting time. Very interesting time.